late, so because of that, I'm just going to be more drawing than anything today. So let's switch over to a gameplay. And I actually usually have a list of people that want me to draw them. And I've been putting it off for like 2 months now, so I thought, okay, maybe I should draw this person today. So this is Vish. Let's get started. And yes, the green screen's being difficult with me today. It looks so bad. I tried though, guys. I tried to fix it. It's just giving me problems today. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. Hey, you made me, I believe. Don't let go. Hey, I let the bullets fly, I let them rain. My love, my God, they heal pain. Now, they actually picked out this pose, so we'll see how well I do.
right next to me, wrapped around in the wind of eternity. See for yourself the history, nature's players boasting victory. Grab the fruit of tomorrow from which the energy of life we borrow. Taste the weight of time, the only witness of glory and crime. Notice how weak and bitter we are, and the grand picture we're drawn afar. Hey, we can help it, we die only our graves is it. But love, your very existence, you're the source of my subsistence. Slow down, take your time and feel the flow. Only if we watch together, everything bears a flow. Only with you do I wanna be part of the flow. Notice how weak and bitter we are, and the grand picture we're drawn afar. Hey, we can help it, we die only our grave is it. But love, your very existence, you're the source of my subsistence. Slow down, take your time and feel the flow. Only if we live it can we keep up to the speed of the flow. Only with you do I wanna fall into the flow. Only we walk together everything, there is a flow.
Primarina. Sorry, I can't talk English today. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I'm just drawing some EO characters here. Not the best at it, but how are you gonna get better if you don't practice, right? I'm good as well, thank you. Okay, looks like we got a sheath in the background. How do I want to do this? Looks like that'll do it. Might have made that finger go over too much. Alright, thank you for joining. Yeah, go on lurk, we'll see what you can do. There's a lot of cool people out there. It's a quiet night tonight for I.
Never want you to feel lonely, 'cause baby you're my one and only. You never have to bear any sorrow, and we won't have to think about tomorrow. You never know just what you mean to me. It's so long ago, but your taste is still on me. 'Cause you know I'm lonely, lonely, I'm lonely, lonely in my life. I'm lonely, lonely, lonely. God help me to survive. Lonely, 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 I'm lonely, lonely in my life. I'm lonely, lonely, lonely. God help me to survive.
Sombro Misa, IJ, hello, welcome to the stream. I started pretty late tonight, so I'm like, we'll just take it easy and do some drawing. How are you though? How are you? I have been working the last couple of days. Have they been pretty easy on you, or are they kind of hard? Hard. Aw, I'm sorry to hear. So what do you like to do to go and relax? That's always rough when you have a hard day at work, especially when it's continuing and it's ongoing. Like something personal, what was frustrating for me is in the medical field, being short-staffed and taking care of people and having like 60 people at once that need you, and there's only like 3 of us. Or there should be 3 of us, but there's only 2 of us or 1 on some occasions. COVID ruined my life. Oh. Do you work with people that have COVID? I can imagine being in the medical field at the hospitals, constant and ongoing, and it's rough. It's a little better now that we have the vaccines, right? But still, it's still there. It doesn't quite go away. It's kind of hard to think about that years and years from now, will we still have COVID floating around? And will my children and my children's children have to wear masks? It makes you wonder. And what are the possibilities of another strand popping up? And that's even more intense. And will the vaccine even work for that? So for me today, I drove out to a hometown. It's about 40 minutes away. And we stayed there a good 2 hours, and we drove back. So I'm a little tired today. And I started late because my kids don't believe in sleep. I usually put them to bed at 8, but they fell asleep along the way. And that's a good and a bad thing. It's good for them to nap, but if they nap too late in the day, then they stay up a little longer. So that's kind of what ended up happening. I let them stay up longer today. So, yeah, just a little bit of a tiring day today, that's all. I used to be a server in a nice restaurant and make a lot of tips, but not anymore. Oh, that's hard to hear. I'm sorry about that. I know, depending on where you live, it makes a difference. Because here, we do still have restaurants, but it's like, I don't quite know what makes it so they can be open and serve. But some restaurants around here do get away with still being open. And they do wear masks. I've seen 2 different ways so far. One is to have masks and everyone that sits at tables 6 feet apart. And it's like a booth is filled, a booth is skipped, a booth is filled, a booth is skipped. And of course people can't eat with masks on. So they get away with that one, and another way is just, like, they do curb service, so people can order food, come and pick it up, and they just drop it off to them. Kind of like a McDonald's drive-thru almost. But it sounds like where you are, there is no exception. It's just completely closed. Have you been able to find another job? Or is that, like, just not possible? Because I understand that as well. Yeah, COVID, it hit pretty hard. Especially with a lot of these small businesses. They went out because there's nothing they can do. And I don't know if it's like this statewide, but around here we got stimulus checks to kind of help support that. And it's been different amounts. Some are bigger, some are littler, smaller. But yeah, that's really rough, especially not just for yourself, but if you're taking care of a family, what are you gonna do when your only source of income is gone? What do you do? That's a scary place to be. This leg is too skinny. Is that too beefcake now? Probably. Maybe it's too long. What if? What if? What if we do this? Does that help? I guess a little better. I'm trying. I'm working with this position, guys. This pose. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. It's more like teardrops shape. Out curve in. Out curve in. Yeah, a little bit more like that, but this comes out a little too much. Maybe the side's a little too long as well. Maybe the knee needs to be up higher. This is more of the knee. He's a little strange looking, but that's okay. My green screen is just giving me a time today. Not entirely sure why. It's always hard trying to distinguish the patterns on here. It's like, what do I do? Okay, let's see how that's going so far. Oh, I forgot the brown. Yeah, there we go. Okay, netting. Let's see here. Let's do a lighter gray. And we'll do some netting. Do a thinner line. How do I want to start this? It's always tricky. Let's just go for it. Then maybe this way. And it doesn't really have to connect. As long as it gives kind of the illusion, you're pretty good. Oops. Cover in those little bit holes. Whoops. Not the right color. Not quite the right color at all. Somewhere Misa says, "Whoa, looks amazing! Thank you! I'm trying!" This is a rather difficult pose that somebody had requested I do, so I'm like, I will try. I will definitely try. Oh, I gotta fix that. There we go.
Be your fantasy, give that meat ecstasy.
I saw your stream on Friday and Saturday. Oh, thank you. There was that update and like I broke the game twice, so I'm like, I don't know about next time. I have to wait for it to be fixed, so I still can't continue until I fix that point. But I do want to do some more Ever Endless and complete that quest. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, let's keep going. So yeah, I will be doing more Ever Endless probably Friday. I just need to stop breaking the game, honestly. I don't know what it is though. I don't even try and I just break the game. Like, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to play, that's all. But it's never that easy. I always find all the bugs. Just somehow I do. Whoops. There we go. I'm 20 by the way. Oh, you're just a baby. Oh my goodness. I am 8 years older than you. Oh, that's hard to hear. Being a waiter, making really good money, and then because of COVID, whoops, that's not the right pencil. And because of COVID, it really affected not only your life, but like a lot of other people. And it's hard. And it's like like I was saying, what do? You know, when it's so aggressive, what happens when another strand comes? What if the vaccine doesn't take effect as well as it should have been? What do we do? How much longer will this continue? We just don't have answers for that. Because initially this was supposed to die down, but new strands keep being found. That's so rough though. You're just a little baby and you're getting hit with real life very hard, very quickly. Oh, white boots. That's what we're doing. I was wondering, like, what were the boots? Okay, now we know. let's give him a brown sheath because why not, yeah? Do sheaths even point? You'd think I'd know this, but I really don't. Do they point? Yeah, I think they do. So, like, a curvature. So, something more like this, I think. Yeah? Yeah, that'll do. And we'll give him a brown one to go with that belt. Wrong line, wrong line. I will get level 50 at least. Oh my goodness. I'm level 28. And my account was transferred over. So I've had my account for like probably 12 years and it's only level 28. I'm not much of a leveler. I've never really been. Unless it's Pokemon, but it's kind of part of the storyline, so I'm like, okay, that makes it a little easier. Always have trouble with boots. I never quite know how to present them. Wrong one. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. Let's get this little tiny corner. There we go. Okay, we are ready for man tights. Here we go. And yet, you have to perfect this little line here. Okay. What sizing did I use? I think it was 2. Yeah. Wonder if it's better if I use the tool. Perhaps, maybe so. I get a little bit more. Oh yeah, maybe not. It's too irritating. See, in order to use this tool, I would have to make a line, click on here, make another line. Like, I have to click off of it each time. Otherwise, if I go to make a line and I go to make another curved line, it takes it with. And it's just a little bit of a nuisance. So we'll just zoom in a little more then. Help out a little bit. No, that's a little too big of a gap. Okay, now we're gonna reverse. This way. Curve it outwards, I think. Okay, this Crusader's coming out, not too bad. Lost it. There we go. He probably needs a head. I should probably draw that. And maybe his sword. Whoops! I didn't know those were connected. Whoopsies. Here we go. Okay, now it can go away. Okay, hand. Palm is facing down. Okay, so I'm thinking that is not the correct size. There we go. Not quite. Multi fingers on top. That's like, sometimes it's hard to like picture and imagine how this is, because if you don't know it, it's hard to pull off. So let's say, I guess I'm gonna need the sword too in order to draw the hand. Otherwise, it's gonna look funky. Okay. A little too thick. That's okay. That's better. Okay, that gives me more of a point to go off of, so... Okay, so I'm gonna have to flip this down to help me visualize better how this goes. What sword is this? Do you guys remember? That's not the crystal sword. Oh, Lotus? Is it the Lotus sword? So, we know that this is the Crusader armor for sure, and I think this is the Lotus sword. Does Crusader have gloves? I think it does, doesn't it? Let's go look at his little itty bitty hand. Yeah, he does have little gloves, doesn't he? Well, okay. Gloves away. There we go. Gloved hand. Good. I think the hand's a little big, but I'm not quite sure what exactly I want to do to fix that. I can just tell, though.
No, Sonya. No, Sonya. No, Sonya. 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 That was pathetic.
I feel like the hand needs to be, like, shrunk quite a bit.
Fatality.
So what if I pull it in a tad? It'll be quite off, but... Oh, that's looking better. Oh, Warlock sword. Okay. I thought Warlock sword was more gray. Should I just look it up? Now I'm curious. I toss this over here. Oh, it is the Lotus sword. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is the Lotus sword. We don't want to go too small on this, so... Okay, and we'll fix that hand now. It does look a lot better than it's now that it's shorter. But we are going to have to draw that little... I don't even know what you call it, the little flip. And then I have to figure out how exactly that works. Okay, I think we're ready to turn that black now. Give the sword some color as well. Whoops, not quite the right thing. There we go. Maybe I made the lines too big on the hand. This is... It's so hard. It's so hard to, like, tell what is where. Okay, let's figure out how to make these wings here. Okay, it's gonna cover his hand for sure, so maybe around here and then out. Okay, first one was not wide enough, I don't think. I wonder how wide out it would have to be. Okay, oh, I got it. I think it's like this. And then maybe it's like that. And perhaps we pull in like this. And this is gonna have a bit of a tilt. I'll work on it, but like I said, it's kind of hard for me to be like visualize how this is supposed to look. I'm trying though. Lotus Sword, why are you hard to draw it? Okay. Every day. Let's add some black and see how that looks. Hey, that doesn't look bad! Hey, I did it! Sorry about the green screen, guys. I don't know why it's giving me so much problems tonight. It's like I have to be in a very specific... Yeah, right here. But I can't do that, and I have to move around quite a bit when I'm drawing. You wouldn't think somebody would, but I do. Maybe a little bit of a... Should I go this way? Does that look weird? I don't know, zoom out. I guess it's okay. I'll decide later, as I go. Bubblegum from Animal Crossing. What if we do that? What if we give it some color? What if I do weird stuff like this? Let's see how weird this looks. Yeah, I guess doesn't look too right. Oh, Hobbies, hello! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. Sword looks pretty good. You always have the best music too. Thank you so much! Thank you! I like techno music a lot. And I try to avoid copyright strikes, so I just make a gigantic list of music and then remove everything that gets flagged, so thank you! So I had a request to make a character, and this was the pose they had selected. And this is their character over here. But he said he didn't really know if he wanted sword or bow, and honestly, swords are easier to draw than bows, so I'm like, yeah, we'll go with the sword. So we got the Crusader, of course. We got the white boots. I don't think we'll be drawing the fire arrows. We will be doing the glasses and the hair, though, but no bow. And, of course, the lotus sword. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to make the lotus sword. I don't know yet. I'm getting there. Like, I don't know if I like this dark part or if I want it light. Like, what do you guys think? Well, that looks weird now, doesn't it?
C minor, put it in C minor.
Or no lines at all. Yeah, I don't know. Now I kind of like the dark part. Yeah, that kind of looks cool. Okay, what if I connect it? I got it. I think I can fix this. What if we do this? No, a little too thick. Yeah, okay, and we'll get rid of that. So, what about that? That doesn't look too bad. Oh, that looks cool. Actually, we're missing a line right here. I see it now. There we go. Yeah! Okay, I can live with that. That looks better. Whew. I think that part being lighter looks better. But that's just me. Yeah, I know it's so hard to, like, decipher. Like, I had to, like, try to think of how this looks and what looks better. Are these commission or just for friends? It depends. I don't really do commission. I just draw for free. I'm like, yeah, you guys want me to draw a character? Totally, I can do that. In this instant, I believe I was just asked to, but also since I have been playing a lot of servers, I do need a lot of help. So my exchange is, hey, thank you for gathering all these items for me and helping me craft stuff. Let me draw in return. So that's what I do for people. Good compromise. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that looked pretty cool. I should make that fin a little bit more sharper. Because I know it's really cool to have your character be drawn. I know that, and like, I like drawing. I need to improve my skills, so why not just draw for people? I mean, I can't tell you how many people in the Discord have changed their profile picture to my drawings. It's so cute. I love it when they do that. This poor guy doesn't even have a head yet. I'm procrastinating. I struggle with the head quite often. I think that's why I'm procrastinating so much. It's just the hardest part for me. I don't know. I guess it's just like the curving of the head. I can't quite get that down. But that's how you get better. Whoops. Just doing more practice. And I think that's why I originally started just drawing people in the first place. It's just, oh, it's good practice. And I do have a list of people I still have to draw. I still got like 7 more to go. But I tend to have to be in this mood, and I kind of happen to be in one today, so I was like, oh, I better take advantage of that. Because drawing is very time-consuming. And a lot of people like this kind of style. Like, I don't even know what you would call this style. I didn't even know I had one, but I thought it looked kind of ugly and pixely. I'm like, oh, it looks so stupid. people were like, no, it looks like it kind of matches in the Endless Online world. It looks good. I was like, it does. Thank you. Oh, this part should be gray. There we go. Much better. This needs to have a bit more of a curvature as well. What in the world is going on here? I don't know, but we gonna fix that. Once you feel creative, just gotta keep the energy going, make the most of it. Exactly, and that's what happens to me, is I just go on this binge, a drawing binge, because I know how it goes. Once it's gone, it takes a while to come back. But I found a good trick for that is like, there's these things on YouTube called animatics, and I like watching those, and it kind of helps me be like, oh man, I want to draw now. Okay, we have boots, we got a sword, we got sheath, we got everything but a head. And I know a lot of people always start with the head first, and they always draw the head first, and they just know what to do, but I always have to draw it last, so we're like in between. It's always my hardest area. Legs are a little fat, but it'll work. And people are just happy to have it drawn, honestly. So I'm like, I'm just happy I don't have to be perfect about it. I'll try, but no guarantee. Okay, I don't think we need our ref guy anymore. Maybe I do for his head. We'll see. There. Okay, here we go. Let's just do it. Get out of the way. I'm trying to get him in the same frame when I do this. Okay. Alright, let's do this. What color? Is my curb okay? It probably isn't. It looks like it needs to be more here, perhaps? Okay, fort head, though. So is it more like this? Yoshi's Island. Another thing I struggle with is like expressions. Like, I don't know if he wanted this specific expression, but I will try to I'll try to duplicate it. I'm trying so desperately to, like, understand the curvature of things and what goes where and how. I kind of just stare at faces sometimes and just try to... I just study it and visualize it and just get my brain to understand this is what a face looks like at this position and that position, and you can do this. You can mimic it. So this would be eyebrows, I think. And sometimes I just have to place things down and draw it out first, because I just can't draw it and it's done. Like, I have to kind of sometimes draw something, and then my brain can start to map out how it's supposed to look, and then it starts seeing the flaws. It's really strange. I just have a strange way of drawing. I don't think he's an elf, so I can give him human ears, but I suppose I could bypass that by, you know, covering his ears up, but we won't do that. So for an ear, we know it's gonna be like eye level here, and then it usually kind of goes down to the nose, I believe. Oh, did I really do orange? That's not gonna work. And I need a color code thing so I can have, like, a reference. I know this is my grid, so to speak, of where the face is gonna be. So I have to draw in different colors. Oh, okay. My brain just realized there's a chin here. And I'll probably have to actually do this with a line to make it straight. So again, another color. So we're looking at more this. And probably that. Okay. And from that point, I might be able to do this. There we go. And I'm gonna have to get rid of the excess there. And then we're just gonna have to work with this curvature tool as best as we can. And now it's gonna be more of a smooth line instead of all these crazy lines everywhere. Donovan! Hey, this crazy! I was just watching your Bones Underground quest and I seen you went live, and nice! Hello, Donovan! Welcome! Welcome! So, I'm working on art here. I have done over 100 drawings of Endless Online characters, and I have my folder. If I was to show you guys, it's just packed. So I'll get a lot of requests for drawing characters, and people like this style, and I'm glad they do, because I was like, I don't know if I like my style. But people like it, and they're making me like it more. So for today's request, Vish is his name. He picked out this character here. I don't know who he is, but he just liked the pose. And of course, this is Vish here. So we are drawing the Crusader today with the Lotus Sword, white boots, glasses, and whatever hairstyle this is. So yes, Bones Underground, I'll have to go back to that. I am on a mission for Bones Underground to get to 15 rebirths. Like, it's necessary in order to do the next quest. Forever Endless, I need to get like level 30. And for me, a big hurdle is just leveling in general. Okay, we need to get rid of some of these ugly lines here. So, we're gonna do this and just turn everything, yes. Perfect. And now we can get rid of those ugly black lines. Just like this. I'm talking and just forgetting my wording here. There we go. Now we can get rid of the red. Now that I got a basic layout of what I want. And I just found that there was a crack. Oh my goodness. It's forever endless. I need to be like level 30 maybe. And I broke the game twice now. So I did part of a quest, I broke that, and then I moved on to the second part after it got fixed. I broke that. In fact, that's what I was gonna play today, but I'm like, I'll just draw today. I'm starting really late. So, I got quite a few different things that I have to do on different servers, and most of them are leveling, sadly. And I'm pretty bad when it comes to leveling, unless it's Pokemon, where it's like, it's built in pretty nicely. Oh my gosh, he has a face! Yes! Okay. Oh, he has glasses. Okay. And I'll probably make them not see-through. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I think we're pretty done with this guy here, so I'm gonna get rid of him now. He's pretty good. I just want his head. And so on main clone server, I am level 28, and that's actually a transferred account. So after what's probably 13 years now, my character is level 28. That's it. 13 years, level 28. That's how much leveling I do. Bones Underground, I think I got almost 8 rebirths. And level 16 on Ever Endless. Okay, are you too close to the top? I think you are. No, I can draw your hair. You're fine. Oh, I gotta draw your ear, though. I gotta be brave and draw the ear. Donovan, yeah, your drawings are awesome. Thank you, Donovan. Sombromisa, I know, right? Donovan, I used to play real Endless Online and main clone. You know what? I only played main back then, like real Endless Online. I don't do servers. I never did. Now I'm kind of getting more into them, but main clone is all that I really did. So I wasn't really into servers. I did play test server a little bit. And it was okay, but I was like, well, why do I really want to be on test? I don't care. Why would I put hard work and dedication on test when it doesn't matter? Because the real one's on here. So I did play main server only. And there were other servers, I just wasn't interested in them. Although Bones Underground and Ever Endless are, like, the oldest servers out there. I think probably Ever Endless, no, sorry, Fallen Evolution, I think, is the oldest one. I asked somebody, how old is Fallen Evolution? And they say, like, 13 to 14, maybe. I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. And then Bones Underground just celebrated their 11th year. Ever Endless is, I think, going on their 5th month now, so there's a lot of good servers out there. Do I need this, or do I unconnect it? I don't think I need it. But I can probably bring this in a little more and then bring his head down, I think. So I think his head's a little high up. So what if I just took his entire head and moved it down a tad? Would you mind, sir? Would you mind if I moved your entire head down a little? I think it's supposed to be like more down here. Yeah, that looks a little better to me. And I'll shift and move around bodies and body parts and everything until my brain's like, I'm satisfied with that. Probably make the wrong move every single time. Like, I try. What did I make? I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on with his neck here. He is supposed to have, like, that weird collarbone thing going on here. So I probably doesn't need this, maybe? Or this weird curve. people do usually make a line going like this. But is it too much? That looks better, yeah. I'm still learning a lot of these things. You know what? I just have to learn the anatomy of the human body. That way I'm like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to draw because I know where it's located. Sombra Misa, I'm getting interested on Ever Endless. They have events and updates look fun. Yes, they do. They just had an update and it was pretty good. But it was directed more towards higher level people, which is not me. We're talking like level 30, level 40 people. That's not me. So I'm like, I could partake a little bit, but overall this update, I can't really do too much for it. So I'm just gonna have to work on my character, sadly. Leveling up, finally just doing it. And then, there is more quests though. I can do those and get somewhat far on them, somewhat. So yeah, it is pretty nice. It's interesting. They do events and add-ons, as I like to call them, just small little things and classes, and they try to make it playable for all sorts of people, not just the people that like to grind and live on Endless Online. Donovan. Oh, and I play Endless Online Plus for like a year. You know, I did for a little while because it did look pretty fun. I played it for a little while and then I never really went back to it. But I did really enjoy Rewind. But it was too hard. Like, I just wasn't high enough level and I didn't want to commit the time to actually level up, but it was really cool server. And I keep hearing it's up and down at the same time, so I'm not sure which one it is. How do I draw your eyes, sir? This way? Oh. You look sad. It looks more sad than serious. Is it the eyes? Okay, so what if we do like more anger lines? No, that made it worse. That made it worse! I'm learning expression, guys, still. Donovan also says, I played Fallen long time ago. Fallen. It's hard for me to get into that one, but I gotta say, the more I was playing, the more I was getting into it. Okay, anger eyes is... I know what it is. It's the bottom part. Can I move it though? That's a question. For angry eyes, we're not supposed to really see the full pupil. It's supposed to be a little covered on the bottom. But yeah, because you get more of this kind of effect going on here. And the person who wants me to draw this kind of explain themselves more serious type, so. He still looks so sad, like. I gotta work on that. I really have to work on the expression. I might just Google real fast an angry expression. I do better when I see it instead of like trying to visualize it, so I'm just not doing so hot right now. I'm gonna try to get one that's kind of in his pose. So I don't know how well this will go over, but we'll use this one, see how that goes. So let's see how big it is on here, first of all. He looks so sad, and that's not supposed to how it is. I was kind of liking this one a little more. But I guess this will do. really what I'm looking for is just like the eyebrows and the eyes. It's like I learned drawing backwards. Instead of the face and the head. Like, that's how most people draw. They get the face down. They get the head down. The expressions are down. They get all of this down. And then it's the body they kind of struggle with. I'm kind of in reverse. Now, I'm not terrible at the body. It may not be super mega accurate. I can tell you the legs are a little too bulky, but I don't know. For me, it's the head I struggle with. And the expressions. But going back to Fallen, sorry, I'm just jumping around. It was hard for me to get into, but the more I was playing it, the more I actually took interest in it. Maybe it should be more like this. Okay, well if we do that and... this. Okay, it's the curvature. It must be. It must be the curvature. He doesn't even really have to be angry, just so long as he's more stoic. Oh, look at that. Do you guys see how different that just changed? The curvature up made him sad. A straight line just made him like... So, I kind of want to go back to the playing Falling Evolution. I just haven't yet. You know, eventually I'd like to actually make a manga of some sort for Endless Online. I kind of have a story played out. But it's like... I need more practice before I can do this. So if we do more, okay. If we do more of this, that looks a little better. Perhaps your face, your mouth can go more over here. He's looking down though. Should I have him more looking towards the sword? Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Oh, I'm so bad with faces! Practice, 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 practice. Okay, so what if we do more of a line here? Oh my gosh, what color did Vish did he want? Was it blue? Let me check my Discord, guys, real fast. I don't remember what eye color he requested. I think it was blue. But let me just double check. Normally I write it down and be like, okay, this person wants so and so and so and so. Where did I put you at? There you are. Okay. Where is your eye color? Yeah, that's strange. Normally I have it written down. We talked a lot more than I thought we did. Okay, we'll just skip it. We'll just skip it. I'm pretty sure he said blue. If not, I'll check it later. It's taken too long to find. I'll move on. If we do more... I may be... Donovan says, I may be in and out of chat at work. Don't tell my boss. I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. You're good, Donovan. No one's telling on you. Okay, there we go. I'm getting him to that point where he needs to be for the anger. Working on the nose too. Okay, I could probably get rid of the orange now as well. My guideline. Ooh, look at those eyes. Okay, that's looking a lot better. His face does look a little too wide and open, but it might squish down. I take the word color. Now it's driving me crazy. I'm like, what did I agree on for eyes? Why don't I remember? I know he had a devil suit originally. And so I was like, oh well, there's no point in asking, because if he has a devil suit, then his eyes are automatically going to be white. Well, the devil suit and the Crusader was a little bit much, so he decided to actually keep the Crusader, but keep the skin how I normally have it. So I was like, okay. Huh. I'm just gonna make him blue. I can always change him later if it's not quite what he was looking for. That's an easy fix. So I have to decide on how I want to present this. We're gonna go a thinner line though, because this is gonna be white. Then we're gonna make it go down just a little bit to make it not exactly white, because that gives us problems later down the road. And then we're just gonna do this blue because why not? We're gonna do a tad bit lighter black. Then I have to decipher where I want the pupils, like right here maybe? Let's zoom out and see how that looks maybe. Oh! I mean, it is off balance greatly, but I mean, at least I got the anger down. And I'm just gonna have to keep adjusting it, really. Something about the eyes and the face and the expressions I just struggle with. I don't know why. When you are mad, your eyelids do kind of curve up a little bit like this. This might come in a little more. I know the eye where it's at on the right side is too far over. It should be over a lot more. It should be like, come here, eye. More here. But is that too much of a drastic change? Let's find out. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad, so I might just stick with that. There's still quite a lot to fix, but now my ear is a little too long. So what if I like navigate it more down here? His head's a little gigantic, but that's okay. We'll take it as we go. What if I just move the entire face? Like, this is always what happens. I just move everything around, shift it around. That actually doesn't look too bad right there. I actually like that. And the nice thing about drawing online, drawing in paints and just drawing digitally is that I can alter things like this. Whereas drawing on paper, you cannot do that. Okay, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? still kind of struggling with this eye. I don't quite know how I want to fix it. Is it like this? Just make it all disappear. Normally it's supposed to be thinner on the edges here. Maybe once I draw the glasses and whatnot, it'll look better. We'll call that good for now. That's very yellow. I mean, fix that. We'll call that good for now. Okay, that like barely changed. Okay, that changed more. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's more of the color we're going for. The other one was hanging out in the yellow, and that looked kind of strange. We'll go with this, draw the glasses, and just alter as needed. I'm struggling with the face today. I know that eye's too low. I can see it's crooked, but I'm not entirely sure how to go about fixing it. Now I gotta think about glasses. So my Endless Online glasses tend to be like here and here. Like I like making them straight across and then having a curve to it. That looks very strange though. I might just manually make the curve, loop. How am I going to cover this? How does that look afar? What if we do a little bit more straight? A little better. Another big thing is like perspective and angles and getting that all down. It's so hard. No, actually, get rid of this little part. We don't need that. Bring it down here. Okay. I might do kind of this color, a little bit lighter for glasses. I don't know if I want to do like a full everything disappears or transparent. Because I kind of like it when everything disappears, even though it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I kind of like that. And though you really wouldn't see it, you have to have that little light reflection mark, which is usually like this. And then glasses would be here. Did I make that? I may have made the ear too tall. Maybe I can get away with that though. Other one's gonna be like kind of here, maybe. Oh my goodness. So, I mean, it's coming together. It probably does still need eyebrows. I don't know if I want to try eyebrows at this point. Well, maybe I can learn from these and attempt it. Like, how do I want to go about this? I mean, these ones kind of look like eyebrows, so it'd be like a hook and then up. That looks really thick. I kind of like him as he is, though. I don't know if I want to add eyebrows. And there will be a lot of hair in on his forehead, too, so I guess we'll just go with that and see from there. Let's add the hair. That one's a little fuzzy, so maybe I'm gonna have to go for my I might have to open up my EO Sprite folder and grab the actual hair to make it easier to see what it looks like. I try to copy it pretty on point. Okay, which one do you have? So right now I'm just looking at my little folder here that I have for everything, all the hairstyles. What is his hair? He doesn't have that little flip on top, does he? I don't... Oh, maybe he does. I call that Cod's hair because King of Demons, he always has his hair. I just saw that. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, let's go grab that. Little on the large side. Let's try that again. I went a little too crazy with the large enlargement.
Cut and break.
Okay.
Break.
And then we're just gonna flip it over. That way.
Break.
No! Wrong flip. This way. No? That's strange. Is it... Oh.
Break.
Why is it going sideways? I'm not hitting the sideways one. I'm hitting the...
Break.
You see, it's gonna show me that's supposed to go on this side. This little blue triangle. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. Took long enough. Okay, let's see if I can pull this off. So we got a little bit of hair. Maybe go on here and then kind of towers down. It looks like it kind of curves here, perhaps? Then how am I going to blink these two? Maybe like this?
Cut and break.
Maybe I did too much. What if I like take away? It doesn't curve very much, does it? Oh, okay. I think I'll start over. I don't know if I like this. That doesn't look bad. I actually like this. Okay. And then we're gonna have a couple maybe flips going like this. Another one. We're gonna have the hair flip like... How would I even pull this off? Like this, maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Well, if we go up... No, that has no curvature to it whatsoever. Okay. And then the flip flip's too high. Way too much everything. That's a little more subtle, I suppose. I think I can do better, so let's get rid of it and try it again. I could make the hair flip go this way, kind of. But it's too high up. It has to be just so. It's like... Yeah. Maybe that. Maybe the bottom part too kind of comes to what's the correct word for it? It just has too much straightness to it instead of curvature. Follow this one. So let's see how this turns out. I'll just get rid of those two. Okay. Almost ready for the hair color. It looks like there's connections everywhere, which means we won't accidentally color the whole entire screen one color. So let's go absorb some black. This looks okay. I don't think this is a pure black, which is what I don't want, because if it was pure black, it would blend in with these, but it's not, and this would be the test. If I was to go like this on pure black, it would all match up and become one massive color, but we didn't get that, so we're good. I do think it's a little too black, though. I might just... Yeah, make it go a little bit pure. Lighter, I mean. Cover up the holes. Donovan says, I love some of the songs are from DDR. Thank you, I love DDR. I actually play DDR. I do it both the cheater way and the actual way, so I can play on the controller, or I could play on the mat. I think it'd be really cool to have a metal mat, because the other mats that I have, the wires get all crossed and they just die. I think it's probably because it's always like, you know, laying on the ground or being put back up and it's being smashed into the ground as you play it, so yeah, no wonder the wires get a little haywire after a while. But yeah, I love a lot of the music from DDR. I think Candy is one of the ones I like most. As well as what's it called? Change of the Agents? Oh, and Athena. That one's really cool. Or Anthema. Never quite really learned how to pronounce that one, but it was really cool sounding. That's from like DDR University. Okay, that doesn't look bad. I'm liking this. I'm liking how this is turning out. I think we can get rid of this now. Get rid of the guy's head. Yeah, look at that, guys. Okay. Ugh, so much work. This little boot's bothering me down here. This little... I don't even know what this is. This little section. I don't like this. Oh, this is 321 stars. That's also from DDR. There. Well, if we do that, get rid of the black bar here. Scroll over. Connect this. So as much as a struggle as I had with the face, I think it actually came out pretty decent. Which, like I said, that's always my biggest problem, is faces and expressions. I don't know what it is. Like, my brain just can't comprehend the curvature of a head and everything. I don't know what it is. It's very strange. When did that happen? What? When did that happen? What? Okay, this inside is not supposed to be a dark black. What happened here? Ah! Oh! I can fix it. It's not supposed to be black. I don't know how that even happened. Like, what if I go back a while? Let's see how many backs it takes until I actually find the accident. Oh, it was quite a while before I caught it. Oh my gosh. No, I can't even bring it back. Okay, I'm gonna have to manually do it then. It's not hard, it's just irritating. I'm gonna bring that all back. Okay. Okay, so... like I said, this is supposed to be a darker blue down here. Somehow I didn't realize I changed the entire thing. So we're just gonna go here and... whoops. Fix it. And this is the best way to do it. Take another color. Go over your line. But make sure your black is not touching your black. Of whatever color it may be for you. And I believe this was a tool. And it went like this. Okay, now we see that we have an outer line. We'll need one more on top. There we go. Very easy fix. Now I'm just going to change it back to the color it was supposed to be, which is this darker blue. It's a darker shade. We're going to put that here. And now all we have to do is turn that color black. And there you go. Easy fix. So, the main thing with this picture is like the legs. I have a lot of trouble with the legs too, and just like trying to make them the correct side. But, let's zoom out again. He looks pretty good. I might do a little like S kind of shape like this. I don't know if I like it though. Yeah, that kind of looks a little better. This leg is a little thick. This one's okay to be a little thick, but this one should be a little bit smaller, but it's okay, I suppose. It'll do. I kind of do like a little line here. I'm gonna have to zoom in for that. I'm too far out. Let's get in here. Maybe a smaller one. How I draw my boots is I usually like to have this line here. It would normally be on top. This one's like way too low. I don't even know why I have it set down here. Let's get rid of it and move it up. It's hard for me to like understand how boots are drawn in endless on, or should be drawn in endless online. So I just kind of like, whoops, do a little top flip, I guess you could call it. I'm trying to turn this black. It is not working. There we go. Okay. Something like this. It's kind of how I see it. There's like a little flip lip area, a lip that goes down then. And it comes out a little bit further than this part here. I mean, a lot of endless online things I think are up for like interpretation. Let's fix this a little bit too. Not like this one. We're gonna get rid of it and redraw it. Yeah, we'll use that one. What if we do more? Okay, so we want down or up? Kind of like it up more. Perfect. Like I said, I do like it kind of curving out a little bit more past this point. We're gonna get rid of this and then cover over it. go. Much better. This is my idea of how the boots look in Endless. It's probably curved a little bit more. Let me get the curving tool. So I feel like it should like come down, curve a little outwards, and then in a tad, and then out again, perhaps. Yeah, that looks better. That's more how it should be, I think. Ah! My black was touching! Okay, we fixed it. Change that a tad. And my last thing that I usually do is have 2 different shades of whatever color it is. In this instant, it's going to be white. So we have our white down here. It should be this white at least. Let's double check. I don't want pure white. I want an off-white. Because if I'm going to change it and the background's white and that's white, then it'll make everything's transparent. Like, I can show you guys real fast what that would look like. Let's say I got this and my background's going to be a pure white. Well, this is also going to be a pure white. So if I go like this, it's now transparent and you can see through it. And so this is why I don't want like a pure white. However, we're going to use our off-white. If I can click on it. Oh, it's the other one. Okay. My off-white here. It's very hard to tell. That's good. We want it that way. Now we're not going to have that problem. So I don't like my blacks being pure black unless it's the outline. And I don't like my whites being pure white. You could probably have a little bit more detail in his hair, I suppose. Detail line is fine. You're not going to see much of this, but I don't know, sometimes people do. Sometimes people have like better monitors than mine. Maybe I'll have like a little bit of a lighter. I don't know why I keep saying pure. A lighter color. Oh, you can't even hardly tell. Let's make it a little lighter than that. Do some hair lights, maybe. There you go. I'm not gonna do too much of the shading. I don't usually. Sometimes I'll do like 2 different shades of color. Okay, he's looking pretty good. I'm liking him so far. I know the face is a little wide for what I'm wanting, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Why is that a thinner line? That should have been like this. That line too thick. Let's see. Oh, he's okay. It'll live. I know. So this is just about done. I'll send it to him. I never did my second white, did I? Let's do that real fast. So we're gonna change the shade noticeably darker, but not too gray. So I usually like to do the top a darker color. I don't know if that showed up for you guys, but I can see it. I might do it just a little bit darker, just a little bit. Make it a tad more obvious. There, maybe that one's more obvious. I'll go one more shade darker. I don't want it to be too terribly off from the white, but I want it to also be obvious. This is just how I like to do my boots. I like it being a darker shade on top, a darker shade on bottom, and then the color it's supposed to be in the middle. Alright, Lotus Sword, Crusader, glasses, and this cool warrior pose here. I think I'm done with him. Yeah, he didn't come out too bad. How can I... I gave him blue eyes, but if the person that I drew this for does not want blue eyes, that is easy enough to change. And the backgrounds I usually like to do are gray. Maybe like a darker gray. I might just change that real fast. Kind of make them stand out a little more. I feel like he needs to come down a little bit because he's awfully close to the top there. Come here, Sarah, dragging you down. Yeah, we'll do like this over here. And then I usually just write the name. I'll either write it or I'll type it. I don't have a very specific preference. I just do whatever. And then I just pick a random color. So I kind of like the Crusader color. So his name is Vish. I might move it over a tad. I don't know. Is it 2 above him? I don't know. There, how about that? And I don't usually sign my artwork. I just never got into it. I know a lot of people do that. I've never gotten into signing my artwork. I just draw it, call it good. There you go. Have it. Take it. I might take a little bit of these away. Probably doesn't need to be so obvious. Dim those lines a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and there's Vish. I think we're done. I do think I made his legs a little chunky, but overall, I like him. He's good. Whew. Looking good, says Donovan. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good for now. It's 1 a.m. I do have to work in the morning. Otherwise, I would probably attempt to draw another one. But that's it. That's one down. That's one more off my list. We'll zoom in a little bit here. Get one more good look at him. The neck is looking a little funky, but I think I'll just keep it as is. Yeah, that's it. I am calling him done. Oh, my green screen. Look at me, guys. Yeah, I don't know why it's acting like that. It usually wants me to be in a very specific spot, but I just have to move around when it comes to drawing. I fixed it like 3 times, though. I did! I fixed it like 3 times. Over here's okay. But yeah, there is Vish. He is done. He's done. He's done. He's done. Hobbs or Hobby says, awesome job. Thank you. Thank you all for joining in. I try to keep this a little entertaining. When I don't have an audience, I won't really talk. But when I do, I'll try to talk a little more and make it a little bit more entertaining. Because it takes a while to do this, doesn't it? So, wow. My cup of tea I made and I never drank. I do that quite often, actually. So there will be more drawings to come. I do have a list. I have actually a couples list. Like I have 2 people that want to be in a certain area. So not only will I be drawing the character, but also will be doing the background as well. You guys may have saw that a few weeks ago I did the castle, the royal castle. And I'm almost done with that one actually. I have to do like 2 more things and that's it. And I gotta submit that to its owner. And Vish is done, and I'm done, and that's it. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for partaking in this stream and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be more art to come. So on days I'm like, I'm not into the gaming kind of mode. I'll just do drawing because I like drawing, and I think it's cool to have endless online art. So I do have a DeviantArt page. It's Bling Bling Queen, and that's usually the only place I really post it. I don't really have any other place. But if you guys wanted to see more art, that's where you would find it. I also have it on my YouTube channel. Of course, Blings Guild House. I do have the link on there. But if you just want to go directly to DeviantArt, Bling Bling Queen is the one that you would want to type in my username to find my art. So again, I thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good morning or afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is on your part of the world. I will see you guys Friday. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. Great stream. Have a good night. Thank you, Donovan. You too. And thank you so much for joining. Good night, everyone.